Hello. Hello to everyone, and welcome to Alex's Adventures in English. Welcome to my channel. This is me basically playing Hogwarts Legacy on my PS5 to teach you British English. In this live stream, I'm going to be teaching you vocabulary and pronunciation. Okay, that's the main focus of this live stream, and this is part 3. Okay, so guys, basically, let's crack on. Okay, let's do it. Let's get started. Let me get the game started. All right, perfect. Okay, guys. Okay, let's continue.
But I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Great. So this is where we left off. You know, we've got to continue. We've got to follow Professor Fig.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Wait a moment. There's something I forgot to do, I think. Yeah, as usual, it is something I forgot to do. Wait a moment. Okay. We are live there too, but just let me double check something. Just need to double check something. This happens when you're live on too many platforms at the same time. You know, usually things go wrong. Okay, now I'm live on YouTube too. Yeah, I should have foreseen this. You know, I should have known this was going to happen. Check a few things just before we continue playing the game so that I can teach you British English as we do so. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue, guys.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Okay, we've got a few words there, a few magical words. Like, for example, enchantment. Enchantment with that long R sound, you know, so typical of, you know, received pronunciation or standard Southern British English, these two accents. So again, the other word was enchantment. This is cast. We've got to cast a spell, right? Again with that long R sound. And yeah, pretty much it. So we've got to press R2 to perform a basic cast. There you go.
Excellent!
Use your camera to select an active target. Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same stick by disabling camera relative targeting in settings. Okay, but I'm not gonna do that, you know. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. Anyway, let's continue. And before this, when I, performed the when I cast the spell, I said, there you go. So that means, task accomplished, mission accomplished.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Yeah, that was a bit rougher than I'd expected, than I had expected. That's the past perfect there.
Ah, up there.
Up there. Up there. Of course.
We're close
doesn't.
now. It's just ahead.
We're closer now. It's just ahead. He doesn't pronounce the final R, except of course there's a vowel right after it.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
I just love that spell, It sounds so cool. Reparo. Reparo. It's like,
Almost there.
almost there. We are almost there. That's what he meant. But he omitted some words. We are.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Strange. Anything strange. Yeah. So this is in the UK, privacy, but in the US, privacy. Let's read these instructions. The minimap shows your surroundings. With you, the arrow, the small arrow. It's like a purple small arrow in the middle. This symbol is your current objective. Press and hold up to toggle quest objective details. Yeah, that's an interesting word. Toggle. So if you toggle something as a verb, right? It means to switch a feature on a computer on and off by pressing the same button or key. Okay, so when we press and hold up, we toggle quest objective details. Let's try and do that. Okay, there you go. Yes. That's what we need to do, the mission. The path to Hogwarts. Professor Fig and I have travelled via portkey to a remote cliffside in the Scottish Highlands. We need to explore the mysterious ruins that we suspect the portkey was meant to lead us to. Okay. So this portkey seems... it was meant to lead us to... okay, these ruins, okay?
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Interesting. Perhaps. So, a seer. To be a seer. A person who says he or she can see what will happen in the future. That means, yeah, you know, like, you can see the future. That's a seer. And it makes sense, doesn't it? Because see means to actually, well, be able to, well, see, you know? If you see something as a verb, you can actually, and to be conscious of what is around you by using your eyes. That is to see. A seer with an R at the end means a person who seems to see the future, know what's going to happen in the future. Anyway, got to continue.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
This may have been his home. Right, we're not sure. He's not sure of what he's saying. This may. It is possible that this was his home. That's what he means.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Again, enchanted. That enchanted, that long R sound found in enchantment, star, heart, and scar. You know, like Harry Potter's scar on his forehead. It's a strange noise.
What's this? Professor Fig!
Professor. Yeah. Professor. We accent be. Professor.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
The glow with that, you know, goat, diphthong. Okay. Oh, glow. This is goat. Okay. And yeah, there was a word that Professor Fig used, was conjure or conjured in the past, which means to make something appear by magic or as if by magic. You know, that is to conjure. You know, you conjure something as a spell. We should investigate. Press the this is the square button. Yeah, the square button to investigate.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
This is Godric's heart. Wake the goblin. That's the new objective.
Hello?
I've got to wake him up. Snoring. That's the noise he's making while sleeping. You know. Startled yell.
It can't be.
Yeah, it's impossible. It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Yeah, wait just a moment.
to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
That's a first conditional sentence. You know, an instruction, do something if you don't want something else to happen. So keep your hands somewhere if you don't want to lose them. Or if you don't want to lose your hands, keep them in your pockets, I think.
In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what?
Oh yeah.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
We've quite a distance to go. So we have quite a distance.
Vault number.
Vault 12.
Vault.
Momentous day.
On your way.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go for it. On your way. Seems that the protagonist has just seen something.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
Dragon's
We were just
collar.
wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
It's rare. It's rare anyone goes there anymore. Meaning that
Here we
doesn't
are.
happen that often, you know?
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Yeah, it's quite an occurrence. It's not very common. You know, it's not very commonly done. So this is vaults, but you'll notice that they say vault, vault, with a kind of ooh there. Vault, vault. That's something very commonly found in this accent, Southern Standard British English. That's L vocalization, it's called, you know, pronouncing that L, you know, at the end of a word. Nearly at the end of a word, like an oo sound. Vault, vault. Okay, the path to Hogwarts has been updated. While searching through a ruined castle in the Scottish Highlands, I happened upon a strange, glowing doorway made of crystallized stone. Okay, so I happened upon a strange. I found, right? I certainly found a strange glowing doorway made of crystallized stone. Suddenly, Professor Fig and I found ourselves in an ornate vestibule. We remain unsure of what we will find. We don't know what we'll find, you know, what we might find. So because of that, we need to follow Professor Fig.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Vault 12. Okay. So, got the... yeah, this is... Okay. Common pronunciation for the word... So, Professor Fig and I found ourselves in an ornate vestibule, you can say. So, ornate means having a lot of complicated decoration. That's ornate. Ornate. And we've got a vestibule. Vestibule. A small room just inside the outer door of a public building where you can leave your coat. For example, I'll wait for you in the vestibule. You'll notice that in the game, language tends to be a bit formal.
We should be looking
Tends to be formal, actually.
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
So grant access with that long R sound again.
Professor?
That
Best
was
of luck.
certainly unexpected. Let me
Yeah.
think.
It was
There must be
unexpected.
something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present.
Revelio.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
So prepare your wand and focus. Concentrate. Steady your wand with the left stick, I think, and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path. Yeah, loads of R sounds, right? Like grant, access, enchanted, enchantment. What else? Symbols, path, path again. Okay. So, castle, castle 2. That's that long R sound. Okay, we need to follow the path to perform the spell. Okay, we need to press left. The left button, apparently.
Revelio.
Revelio.
There. I saw something.
There.
Move a bit closer
I saw
and
something.
try again.
So he went for again. Again. Usually, older people in the UK might say again, again, rather than again, again, which is the most commonly used. Okay.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Lead the way. Okay. That's the one that I saw on something, right? He just said saw on. That's an intrusive ra there, because saw doesn't end with a. I mean, in the spelling, we don't see the letter R, but as right after it comes a vowel sound, there we've got something called. I mean, there's a small, very subtle, soft R pronounced in between. Sora, the one that I saw on. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what he said, but that I saw on somewhere. Like when you say, for example, law and order. Again, law, that's L-A-W, isn't it? It doesn't end with an R in the spelling, but when you say Lauren, because of the this vowel sound, the schwa coming right after it, in this accent, in received pronunciation and on in standard Southern British English, you'll hear a ra, small ra, called technically as intrusive ra. So Sauron or Lauren order. Again, let's continue.
Revelio.
We need to investigate. Lumos.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out?
Earn?
Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Okay. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. So if things go wrong, there's no way we can escape performing the spell, this disapparate, or, the disapparating spell. Yeah, that is not disappearing. This is disapparate. That's a spell. It's similar as a similar word to disappear in English, but this is a vocabulary, a word used in the world of Harry Potter, which is, a spell that allows wizards to disappear and appear somewhere else they want to go to.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Okay, we see it on the floor. Yeah. And before this, Professor Fig said there will be no disapparating if things go poorly. So if things go wrong, we can't escape from. We won't be able to escape from Gringotts disappearing, or performing that spell. So that's first conditional sentence again. If something happens, something else won't happen in this case.
Lumos. What happened?
Lumos.
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Okay, it's not on the floor. Did you notice? He said, but only as a reflection in the floor. It's because it's
There must be something
within
to that
it.
reflection you're seeing.
Must be something to that reflection that you can see, right? There must be something to it, about it.
Try casting Revelio, perhaps.
Okay, thank you for the suggestion.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Okay, we need to learn that spell. And, okay. Steady your wand with the left stick and guide it along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path. Yeah, your wand, you know? Motion along the symbol's path. Got it. You've acquired the wand lighting charm. Charm, again, without long R sound, as in cast or enchanted. You know? So, Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. We've got a spell set, which means that we've got like some kind of inventory where we can see the spells we can perform, we can cast. And Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand. Right at the tip. So at the end of your wand to help you see in dark areas. Right? To help you see in dark areas. Very good. If it's dark, we can perform Lumos to see in the darkness. That's great. Dark. Again, that long R sound we heard in, for example, cast, charm, and enchanted. I don't know, many words with that vowel sound. Yes. Okay. Hold R2 and tap the triangle button to cast or extinguish Lumos. So we can perform the spell holding R2 and tapping the triangle button, but if we want to put an end to it, we can, we say we extinguish the spell, we extinguish Lumos. Yeah, so let's do that.
Lumos. Well done.
Lumos.
Reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Yeah, as expected, it does follow the light. That's why he uses that emphatic do. Does in this case.
Look out!
Protego. Accio. That's another. Lavioso? Was it?
Expulso.
Expulso. Depulso. It's like. Whoop.
Confringo.
Okay, Stupefy, that's a great spell, isn't it? The one that cast in, in the Harry Potter films, I suppose in the Harry Potter books too. So in Harry Potter universe, anyway. But Levioso, isn't it in Harry Potter? In Harry Potter books, I guess it's Leviosa, like Wingardium Leviosa. But this is Levioso, I think. The path to Hogwarts.
Professor!
Okay.
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Where am I
Okay.
supposed to
I
go?
can't see anything. Let's perform
What's happening?
Lumos, shall we?
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Okay. While searching through the darkness, we came upon a statue whose reflection was only visible to me. when I aligned the statue with its reflection, sorry, it attacked. Yeah, it attacked with that ah sound as in cat. Or statue attacked. Again.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again.
The glow again. Okay, we need to perform the same spell, I think.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Yes, you certainly are. So we've got to try and do our best to be on your own, right? I suppose I'm on my own this time, which means, you know, I have to defend myself. Professor Fig won't help me, won't be able to help me. Okay?
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Okay, yeah, as we did before. Right? And to do that, we need to we need to cast
Lumos.
Lumos, I think. There you go. That's the first. About this one. Okay, this is it, I think.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Okay, you need to fight your way out of here. I like it. I like that expression. You need to fight your way out of here. There you go. Whoops. Forgot to... Whoops. Come on. Oh, fuck. Let me try and see if I can remember the...
Protego.
Oh, that's the one. I forgot. Review your objectives to reveal the way forward. Here we go. Stupefy. It's great. Love that spell. Is Protego? Protego, I think it is. Hold the triangle. Okay, hold the triangle button, sorry, during Protego to stun enemies with a Stupefy counter-attack. Okay, if you need to stun your enemies, stunning your enemies, I like that word, right? It's like, you know, you make them unconscious, okay? That is to stun somebody. In the game, to stun your enemies means to make them, you know, become unconscious, right? And a counterattack. Yeah, that's a counterattack. It's not counter, but counter, right? Counterattack. That's like a kind of attack. An attack intended to stop or oppose an attack by an enemy. That's a counterattack. You can launch a counterattack. For example, in everyday life, you'll say, generals expect the insurgents to launch a counterattack. Or, for example, you can lead a counterattack on somebody. So, for example, he led a counterattack on the enemy's supply lines. and you can order a counterattack against an enemy too. For example, he ordered a swift counterattack against the invaders. Yeah, so stunned enemies that are unconscious because of one of your attacks, because you performed Protego with this, and because of that you performed a Stupefy spell to leave them unconscious, right? Because of that, stunned enemies take extra damage, which is indicated by gold numbers. Whoops. Protego, Stupefy. Right, you can see the 6 there, and the 30 at the end. It was the amount of damage we caused on them.
Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy.
Yeah. Okay, there are too many.
Stupefy. Stupefy.
Well done.
Stupefy. Protego.
Yes, we need to be careful. Now it says, the path to Hogwarts. After the statues attacked us, the debris that was left behind began swirling about. In the chaos, I somehow became separated from Professor Fig. I've no idea where he is, or where I am, for that matter. Right? Nor one thing nor the other. Or neither one thing nor the other. And debris, that's a difficult word. I mean, it's not pronounced the way you'll expect it. So this is, the spelling is Debris, and you pronounce it as, for example, you've got two pronunciations in the UK, debris or debris, and in the US, debris. Broken or torn pieces of something larger, right? You can talk about debris or debris from the aircraft was scattered over a large area. That's an everyday example. And we've got the debris that was left behind began swirling about. Again, that word, swirl. Swirl, that's to move quickly with a twisting circular movement, or to make something do this. Right, that is a swirl. Swirl about. For example, the fog swirled thickly around us. It's like, moved quickly around us in a circular movement. That is to move quickly in a circular movement. That's swirl. Right? Swirl. Yeah. Anyway, we need to turn the lights on, shall we?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Revelio. Okay, we can press L2, the left stick. Okay, L2 to sprint. Okay, I see something up there. What is it? Okay, it's right here. Investigate. Something has appeared. Some kind of door. Isn't that the same thing that appears in the Harry Potter films? And I guess in the Harry Potter books too. A Pensium? Could it be?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive.
A
For
pensive.
viewing memories.
Pensive. Oh right, that's a
I wonder...
kind of basin that can be used to view memories. Yeah, that's the one that appears in Harry Potter.
Follow my lead.
Follow my lead, right? Do as I do. But, you know, do what I'm going to do.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Key to understanding
Someone's
why.
coming.
Who
The
were
key to
they?
doing
I don't
something.
know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No
Why
need
are
for
you
that.
here?
Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Let bygones be bygones.
Sir,
Leave, you know, things
they
in the
have the key
past.
to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
Okay. He didn't actually
I have no patience for traitors.
choose his
Now,
words carefully or wisely.
Where
Not
were
wisely.
we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Professor Fig in action. Whoa. It's a little surprise.
Find your way out! Professor! Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where
So
are we?
powerful a goblin is a formal structure.
Can't be.
It's
It seems
impossible.
those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
We have a sorting ceremony to get to. That's just beautiful, isn't it? Hogwarts Castle. Provoking Games, Hogwarts Legacy. And? Okay, there you go. I thought that was it. Yeah, I kind of wanted to, you know, hear the music.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yeah, the sorting ceremony that will, you know, ceremony that will assign him to a house in Hogwarts. School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Like serious
Prepare
black.
yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Yeah, he is
I'll
a
be in
cunt.
touch.
Sorry, but yeah, he's not.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
We've one more to be sorted. We've
Welcome.
got one more
You're
to be
just in
sorted.
time. Have a seat.
Alright, have a seat. Yes, just in time to be sorted.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Aren't
You
you?
come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to start classes. I can't wait to explore. I guess that I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw. Again, Ravenclaw? Ravenclaw house. I'm usually assigned, to this house. I'm not sure why. They're sorting. I mean, whenever I have the opportunity, or whenever the opportunity comes up to be sorted in a house, this is the house I usually get sorted into. The sorting hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Ravenclaw house, known for intelligence, creativity, and wit. Okay, Gryffindor house, known for daring, bravery, and chivalry. Hufflepuff house, known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. Slytherin house, known for cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power. And finally, Ravenclaw. And yet again, intelligence, creativity, and wit. I want to be daring, want to be daring, want to be brave, and chivalrous. So, chivalry, that's an interesting word, isn't it? It means very polite, honest, and kind behavior, especially by men towards women. Yeah, women. So, chivalry. Right? And it's got an adjective. I think it's chivalrous. Yes, chivalrous. The being chivalrous means as an adjective use. A chivalrous man is polite, honest, fair, and kind towards women. He was polite and chivalrous and never cursed in front of her. For example, and another example is, it's very chivalrous of you to defend her, but don't you think she can speak for herself? Yeah. Gryffindor. Okay, I want to be assigned, be sorted into. Let's see what the sorting hat says.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
Okay, possess a willingness to forge ahead alone if you must. So if you don't have a choice. Okay, let's accept it.
Better be Gryffindor!
Better be Gryffindor. wasn't expecting this ceremony.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Bummer.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Tomorrow. He's got a weird accent, doesn't he?
Quite an
Tomorrow.
entrance. It's lovely to meet
Well, it's
you.
not weird, but it's not,
Professor
you know...
Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the
looking forward
first
to
time
it.
I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Oh, sorry. Be right back.
Domum.
You may enter.
Okay. Okay, guys. I will have to leave you here. Okay, this was it. It was part 3 of my gameplay playthrough of... First playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy on PS5. Teaching you British English, received pronunciation and standard Southern British English. Sorry, guys. See you next time. Take care. Cheers. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye. And, fucking hell.